Hi, welcome back to the Quantum Christmas calendar. It's 24th of December. In Sweden, we celebrate Christmas today. The rest of the world celebrates tomorrow. So I will make one more live tomorrow, and then I will try to stay longer. So I appreciate if you have any questions, really, to be here on the live. It's 4 p.m. UCT +2, so that means +2 from Greenwich Mean Time, this 0 point, 4 p.m. Please join me and I will try to answer any questions that you have. Anyhow, today is 24th. I'm Lisa at Vision One Love. I'm happy and grateful to be here with you again. Today I'm going to talk about relationships. It is Christmas time, and for everybody it's not the most amazing experience. This family reunion or family gathering, it might not be so fantastic. Some people even get stressed and worried days and days before it even happens. And most people, a lot of people, are stressed with these holidays. They want to be perfect, they want to fix all this, they're out shopping Christmas presents. There's a lot of expectations and preparing. So when stuff gets hot, I want to remind you and encourage you and invite you to get back to the present moment by taking a breath and even holding the breath for a second or two to really wake yourself up so you don't react, so that you respond instead of reacting. Because when you respond, you have to think first. So then we'll go to the end result. We always start with the end in mind. How would you want it to be? And make a micro version of how would you like the Christmas to be? How would you love this relationship to be? How would you want to be able to solve any issues that you have? And someone has to end it. And it could be you to end the cycle. Maybe you have stuff that's been going on forever. Excuse me. So be this person who ends it. Don't just react, because react is automatic from old memories and old patterns of behaviors. So take a moment, take a breath, and make a response instead. Think first. And most people don't even listen. They have the idea that they're listening, but while listening to someone else, whatever they have to say, we have our own agenda going on in our heads, preparing to make a respond to whatever they say, but to actually learn how to just listen. Be curious, ask questions. So how is that for you? How does that make you feel? And also be this person that is responsible for your own experience. And if it's something hurtful coming your way, first of all, it has nothing to do with you. Remind yourself of that how everyone else is reacting or responding or doing, behaving, has nothing to do with you. But the way you respond has to do with you. So you can just take a breath and remind yourself also that you don't know everybody's stories, you don't know everybody's reasons. You can be curious, you can listen and take and respond by being honest and say, hey, that was not okay. I got hurt. I feel like this when you behave like that. To do something else for a change. And not to name calling or anything like, oh, but you. Because this is also something that most people tend to do, to keep punishing people forever. When something comes up, We don't stay in the present moment. We hold people responsible or in custody, hostages, for stuff they did 100 years ago. Do you remember last week? Do you remember 1 month you did? Do you remember 1 year ago you said? Do you remember 10 years ago this happened? For how long are you going to keep this person prison? And yourself also. Try to just deal with the current situation, no matter what happened before, because you cannot change that anyway. And appreciation. Just look at this person, because we are all creators. We are co-creators with the universe, the intelligence, this magnificent present, this source that is within all of us. It's life breathing us, and we are creators. Just look at the other person, whatever complaints they have, or if they're angry or upset or stressed, and just look at them while they're talking and send them love, and just hold in your mind that you are the creator. You have created this for yourself, and appreciate them for that. Appreciate them for being this big creator, because whatever we do create in our lives, we create for a reason, to grow as person. This is, everybody's evolving in our own pace, in our own way. Who are we to judge another person? And also, when we judge, we either do it to feel better or to feel worse. We compare each other. So if you think another person is like, oh my God, he's or she's like that, we feel a bit better because we're Or if we think someone else is much more better than we are, we actually make ourselves smaller. We don't have to compare. We can end all this cycle by appreciating everybody for who they are. Send them love, and you will notice that magic is going to happen. Because when you send another person love while they're complaining and you hold space for them, they start thinking very differently. Make an experiment with this and you will see. Just listen, be curious, and send them love, because they are the creator of their own reality. We all are. And yeah, we start with the end in mind. How would you want it to be? How would you want to solve problems? Take a breath, do something else. If it's too much, go for a walk. Put on some music. Break the cycle by appreciating other person, by giving a compliment maybe. Look for what is good instead of what is bad. Look for what is working instead of what's not working. And be honest also about who you are. And say, if you got hurt, tell them, I'm hurt. My teacher, Lion, with my last certification now, he had a really good point when I really kept this. He told us a story that he had an argument with his wife, and he told her, oh my God, you're pushing my buttons now. And she said, well, okay, but I didn't install these buttons. And that's brilliant, because if you don't have something inside of you, if you only have love, you can only respond with love. If you have darkness, you can only respond with darkness. Everybody's either acting from love or crying for love, calling for love, when we're not also very skillful. Where do we come from? And whatever we believe, that's the case that we will receive also. And if we look at these buttons, if we don't have any issues with whatever happens, we will not even react. When I grew up, I had weight issues. So still in my life, even if I don't have that, if someone mentions anything about my weight, oh my God, it doesn't matter. If I weigh 20 kilos, I will still have some issues about my weight or something and feel bad about it, because I still haven't worked that issue on the inside. I still allow other people on the outside to have something to well, I'm reacting on that. If someone would tell me something about my feet, for instance, like, oh my God, your feet are so ugly. Huh? There's no landing space inside of me because I never ever had an issue with my feet, and I think my feet are pretty beautiful actually. So there would be like, okay. So when we work our own inner space and love ourselves and come from love and try to be this loving and appreciative and compassionate person and really work our own issues, all the relationships will change. So we can start, even if we don't feel like it, because the emotions will come after. Emotions are only temporary, they will not last forever, and they will not kill you. Nothing can kill you, actually, not your soul, your spirit. And yeah, so look after each other, be loving to each other, kind to each other this Christmas. And I'm sure you're all doing best. And remind yourself, for every day, in every way, you get better and better. And that's the truth. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. All my love to you.